I've grown strong enough to be considered a minigame master. Really? I believe I would test their skills to the fullest. Ooh, it sounds like she's challenging me. Shall we go now and see? Maybe next time. Oh, you needn't be intimidated. I'm not, but... Oh, what? What? Master Calm difficulty has been added. Hello everybody, Beamer M3 GTI here. Welcome back to some more Super Mario Party. Well, last night I recorded some Super Mario Party, but this time I went with some audio settings when I tried to, well, split the audio tracks. I tried to record the game audio in one track and the microphone audio in another track. As you can see, I unlocked Master difficulty, and I'm changing everyone to Master. And this is post-commentary, as you might expect, because, well, apparently, the microphone audio did not get recorded during my recording of Super Mario Party, because I forgot something in OBS where I had to, change a few settings in OBS in order to actually record the microphone and game audio in separate tracks, and I forgot to do that, so evidently the game audio was the only thing that got recorded, not my microphone, so I'm having to do post-commentary for this video, so I hope you don't mind. I don't really want to re-record the gameplay, because I've already done this. I did 2 recordings of Super Mario Party, and neither one got microphone audio, and I didn't even do anything to fix that. But apparently we unlocked minigame, Master difficulty, as you saw at the beginning of the video. And the first, as we're going into square off here, I'm trying to talk as quickly as I can before we get to the gameplay, but you can see what's happening on the screen, so I don't have to explain that. But the first recording I did of this, going into minigame mode and doing square off and Mariothon, was with very hard computer difficulty. Master wasn't unlocked. But after doing those 2 modes, and then talking to Rosalina at the end of it, as you saw at the beginning of the video, I unlocked Master difficulty, so therefore I re-recorded the 2 modes again with Master difficulty, and as you can see here, as you will see throughout the gameplay, that they do get harder and will give you more challenge. Because I was complaining, well, not really complaining, but stating that the computer players are not hard at all on very hard difficulty. They are not hard at all. I was having an easy time beating them in every minigame, and I just destroyed them in square off, and I was first in Mariothon, and the final of that Mariothon results was the same order from first to last place. So me, then Boo, then Monty Moore, and not Rosalina, because I added her when I re-recorded the gameplay. Peach was the one in the first recording for Very Hard, and she came last. So it was first to fourth in the same order. So I just changed Boo to Hammerbro, and I changed to Rosalina from Peach because Rosalina said that she was the quote-unquote minigame master, or so she considered herself to be. So I decided to bring her along to see if she can back that up, and see how she performs, and see if she can beat me in any way. So, as you will see throughout the gameplay, these computer players on Master difficulty do get harder, and I have had a little more challenge that I wanted out of the computer players in Master difficulty. So It would have been nice if they were on master difficulty at the beginning of the playthrough, and then I would have had more challenge on the game boards. But better late than never, I guess, because we just got them right here, master difficulty. So there were games where I can beat them no problem. There were some games where they are harder and have beaten me in some games. This one in particular, because as you can see, Hammer Bro is doing really well, and I got last place. So in very hard difficulty, we would have been closer in terms of numbers, but in that respect, Master is definitely a step up from very hard, and I like it. It gives me more challenge, and I had more panels on the board last time with very hard computer players. I began the board with my panels, but this time on Master difficulty, Hammer Ball actually started out, and because we tied in the first minigame, we had to do a dice block thing. I wanted the result to be where he and I would be able to pick a panel and go from there, but no, Toad decided that only one player must pick a panel, so we had to do a dice roll, and Hammer Bro won that, and therefore he was the first to put a panel on the board. So now we have Slapper Rousey, and I was trying to get revenge on Hammer Bro, trying to get him to start losing some minigames. And yeah, I was able to win this one, but yeah, Hammer Bro still got some numbers in there. He was keeping up and trying to get ahead, even though I was trying to punch him out of the picture all the time. Monty's eyes right there, that was hilarious. So yeah, 9876. Wow, that is what you don't see very often. 9876 in regular order. Ooh. Hammer Bro and I are still tied. I don't know why, but there was that. Hammer Bro didn't even get anything in that one. Finish. I was surprised on that. Clearly, he was clearly in the picture, but not apparently centered in the picture. So I guess you don't get any points if you're off to the side. So there was that. So I was able to win that one, and I wanted to pick that one because if I win the next minigame and pick the one on the far right, then I would steal both of those two panels that Hammer Bro has. So now here, Rattle and him. This minigame right here, this surprised me with Master difficulty, and you'll find out why right here. When we pick a character that has the same rumbling sound or vibration sound, whatever, you're gonna see firsthand why Master difficulty kind of surprised me in this regard. Alright, so it's easy to remember which one it is. It's easy. So it's the middle guy, bomb. Everyone picked it right off the bat, and I was the last to pick it. So it surprised me that on Master difficulty, it's less of a window to pick the answer first. And yeah, I was surprised, like, whoa, they fast on this one. So yeah, I was unfortunately unlucky to pick the last one there, but I was stepping up my game here, and I was able to get ahead in this one. So I got 6, and then Monty Mole is still in the lead here. I tied with Rosalina though right here. And then here comes the game changer right here. This will decide the winner. Monty Mole could still get it. Hammer Bro wouldn't get it at all though, unless he gets first here, but I don't think he will get first. So the winner is the middle guy, the sumo guy. I got that. So they surprised me on the first round, but that just got me to be faster with my picking of the answer, and I was able to come out on top on that. So yeah, I picked the other right side here, and apparently I got one extra panel, and I decided to screw over Hammer Ball here and pick that one. So if you trap a opponent's panel between your own, then you will take over that panel that they have. And later on, you'll see that it doesn't just work vertically and horizontally. Diagonally will work as well. That kind of surprised me at a later point in this mode here, as we'll find out. So yeah, in this minigame, I was trying out a little technique that SuperSnake in our 2-player game video of this game, Partner Party. The last video that was uploaded featuring SuperSnake. In this minigame, he was holding the controller with one hand and just using his wrist, and he was able to pump the water pretty quick and win the game that way. So I was trying that out, and I lost the handling of the controller near the end of that minigame, but I was still able to win. Even though I clearly lost the control of the controller, the time that I got was right on the dot, 15 seconds, and 15 is my favorite number. So yeah, here we have Lost in the Supper, and for this one I decided to not watch at all and then try to guess where the right one would be. I didn't see where it was. I guessed randomly, and I picked the middle one, and lo and behold, I guessed right.
Finish.
So,
Winner.
Since my microphone track did not record, I did say that I was looking away, although it might have been more convincing to you if I was showing face cam. But yeah, you just have to take my word for it or not believe me at all. But it's hard to guess which one is the correct one. You just have to guess, and I guessed the middle one, and therefore, yeah, I won. If I didn't pick that center one, Rosalina would have won, but yeah. Alright, so Pet Wiggler without waking it up. So we played this minigame in the Challenge Road videos that I posted on my channel. It was the 2-player variation, and I was playing this minigame against Waluigi. But this one is the 4-player variant of that minigame, and I was hoping that Hammer Ball would actually wake him up and lose the minigame. But yeah, I'll let you see for yourself who lost this one. I was trying to be a little careful here. We had a lot of pets on him already, and I was really hoping that Hammer Bro would lose here. But unfortunately that did not happen. Yeah. Poor Rosalina. Woke him up. I was like, Rosalina, way to go. Way to wake him up. I was wanting Hammer Bro to wake him up, but no, you had to wake him up for him. What the hell? So, yeah, Monty Mole won that, and he picked the spot down there, so I could easily just pick the bottom right and then take his square, but I apparently, yeah. Alright, Senseless, we've seen this a number of times. I counted the yellow toads here and got 19, and I was right, I believe. If you counted, then you can see if I was right or not. I wanted to see the results of that, but it just changes to the new one. And then we have red toads. And this one was I didn't really count. I just, yeah, and then we changed to blue. I don't know why, but yeah. Here we go.
Start.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. The correct answer is 17. And take a look at their numbers as well. 17, 17, 16, 16. What the hell? And as you can see, the correct answer is 17. Hammer, what are you doing, man?
Winners.
You're not supposed to tie me. You're supposed to lose. Wow, 2 people won the minigame. Yeah, no. Yeah, but only one of them can choose a panel. Okay, this is where I was talking about earlier. Oh no, it was earlier. Okay, this was just the second time it happened. Okay, so I could choose that square there, but I decided to pick a different square just so we can have different colored panels on the board. I decided to not take over everything, so yeah. I decided to let Monty Moore have that one because he did win that minigame, and since I was wanting revenge on Hammer, not Monty Moore, I guess I decided to let him have it. And then Trip Navigator, Rosalino's in last place, so he picked the minigame. Oh, by the way, I'm recording this microphone voiceover in my video editing software, CyberLink PowerDirector 15, and that's what I'm using. I'm not using OBS. I'm using this microphone voiceover recording to actually record the microphone audio. So there we go. I don't know how long it'll let me record the audio for. So after this minigame, I'm gonna stop the recording and then start again because I don't want it to stop randomly. Because this is the first time I'm actually using this microphone audio recording here in PowerDirector. And Rosalina won that minigame pretty quickly. And I stated in the video when I did the recording, Rosalina just floated over every banana peel. That's how she won. So yeah. That wasn't the exact words that I said, but it was something along those lines. I stated that she floated over the peels to actually win that. So let me stop the recording here and then I'll resume the... Well, no. It doesn't look like it's stopping. I don't know if it has a limit, but I'm hoping that it'll just continue through. I'm gonna stop it after this minigame now, so... yeah. Alright, here we have, I forget the name of this one, but I was putting in the balls. That sounds good. And I stopped at...
Finish.
Okay. We did play this game again later.
Winner.
I was thinking of that result rather than this one. This one I won, clearly. But we did play this game again in the near future of this video. I think we played it in Mariothon. I don't know. Or maybe we did do it again here in Square Off. I can't remember. But either that or we already played it in the previous attempt. No, because Boo was there, not Hammer. Okay, we had to have played it again because I remember Hammer actually timed me in that minigame at some point, so yeah. Alright, now we have cruising for bruising. We got some bruisers trying to bruise us, put bruises on our bodies and become boxing champions. That's what they're trying to do. So yeah, this is just getting first place. I was being lucky in a few scenarios here, not getting any obstacles in my way until now. So, Rosalina got last, Monty Mole third, and then it's just a race with me and Hammerball, and then Hammerball lost. And it's the same order of us from first to fourth. It's the same order. So yeah, that was kind of funny though. Yeah, I picked that one, and then I picked that one. We're gonna lead with 14 panels. Damn right. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna stop it right here. Okay. Alright, I think it worked. Okay. I see in my microphone audio, this is the new audio recording here, so microphone recording, so alright, looks like it's working pretty good. Alright, so now we got Candy Shakedown, I believe that's the name, and on master difficulty you can see that they're a little more aggressive, and Monty Mole stealing the victory there. Wow. Good job, Monty Mole. And then he picks that one. And there we have it. So ends the final round. Well, la-dee-da. Okay, I apparently was talking here. Okay. I'm gonna stop it here. Alright. I had to skip over a little bit because it was just dragging on. I was talking. So, with 14 panels, I was saying that the winner here is clearly Monty Mole because he got the least amount of panels on the board, so he's the winner here. But no, Toad apparently picked me because I have more than him. So yeah. Alright, so that was square off. I still don't know how to spend those party points. I will learn eventually. Once I figure how to get to buying some stuff if they become available, if at all. So, yeah. Alright, so let's get back to minigame mode. Okay, so now we head over to Mariothon. And play this mode again for the second time. Welcome to Mariothon. Go for the highest score in each minigame and compete for total points. So this is basically Mario Decathlon. Basically a little number of minigame tournament where you would, the better you do in the minigame, the more points you get, and then the player with the most points at the end will win. So I went for a custom cup here, even though there's Toad Cup, Toadette Cup, and Camel Cup. But I went custom because I get to choose the 5 minigames. So here we go. We got Barreling Along, we got Strike Harder, Cruising for a Bruising, Sizzling Steaks, Precision Gardening, Gridiron Gauntlet, Fuzzy Flight Schools, Candy Shakedown, Feeding Frenzy, and something at the end though. I can't remember what that name is. Game is called. But yeah, I'm gonna include Sizzling Steaks, Barreling Along, I believe Strike Harder, Fuzzy Flight School, and Feeding Frenzy. I believe that's what I was adding to this mix here. I stopped the microphone audio and was going to cut some video footage, but I didn't need to. So, Sizzling Steaks, Barreling Along, Fuzzy Flight School, Strike Harder, and Feeding Frenzy is what it's called. Get your head in the game. Alright. Cook every surface of the cube, obviously. We played this minigame many times. Okay. I'm hoping the microphone audio is recording. Alright. Take a look at the bottom right corner here. I was, yeah, I messed up there. I was having a little trouble with this, but yeah, Rosalina, great job in that one. Hammer stopped at 25-12, I stopped at 26-86, and then Hammer 29-44. Rosalina really went pretty quick in that minigame, so she did really well. Got the most points there. Oh, really? Wow. Almost 300 points ahead. Here we have barreling along. We've seen this. We've seen all these minigames. I don't think there's any new minigames that we haven't seen yet. I don't think. But if any of you have been keeping up with the minigame list, and you know what we haven't seen yet, be sure to comment down below. But other than that, I think we played all the minigames. I believe. So here we have barreling along. In the previous playthrough of this minigame, in the event against very hard computer players, I actually did better than this and got a new record. So or was that in the two-player gameplay video? That might have been in the two-player gameplay video, now that I think about it. I did beat my record, so I think it was in the previous attempt with very hard computer players. Cause I got like 24 or something. Alright, Spicy Play School. They apparently know how to dodge in this one a lot more than they do on very hard difficulty. They're still dodging everything. You would have thought that they would have hit a couple by now, but nope, apparently I was the first one to hit a Fuzzy, and yeah, things kind of went downhill from there for me. Yeah, they're doing a great job on master difficulty. I was surprised at the difficulty jump that they have gotten. Like, they've gotten a difficulty overclock that their performance is gonna be much better. And I was the first one to go before anyone else did. And yeah, I was really surprised on this. Basically in this one, the longer you go, the better you do and the more points you get. Monty Mole is doing really well. He survived 66 seconds. I survived 45. Yeah. It goes to show you how much better the computer players are doing on master difficulty. And I don't know why we didn't get one. And I was surprised at this. They were like, holy crap. They were like turbo on bikes, cause once I saw them go, I was like, oh my god, I have got no chance here. I was like, what? I was like, here we go. I'm gonna beat you guys. Yep. Next thing I know, they were halfway across the track.
2, 1, go!
Yeah, they got a little bit of a head start here. I was keeping up. I was going as fast as I can. And yeah, Rosalina got that. I was third in that one. So yeah, Rosalina is doing a really good job here, backing up her claim that she considers herself to be a minigame master. Even though she got last in the square off, she's doing really well here, picking up her slack. So here we go, last minigame, Pleading Frenzy. And let's see what the results are for here. I don't think I did the best that I could here, but I want to say I did pretty well enough to win, even though that didn't really turn out that way. I wasn't last, but they're keeping up and they're doing very well.
Finish.
I was second place. Monty Mole got first. Rosalina got 40. But because of that, even though I beat her in that minigame by 2 points, it wasn't enough to catch her. And yeah, let's see the results here. Monty Mole last with 3,300. Third, Hannibal with 3,400. Second was 3,500 with me. And Rosalina, 3,800. How you doing? So yeah, she backed up her claim pretty well in this mode, Mariothon. She kicked ass. But I was saying here that I think it was the first minigame, Sizzling Steaks, that really clinched her win, because she got a head start in that one. She got almost 300 points more than second place in that minigame. So I think that was the reason why she got first place all the way through. Because she did pretty decently well in the other one. She got last place in... Oh, she didn't get last place anywhere. Oh yeah, she did get last place in the last minigame, but her performance was really up there. Yeah. She also clinched it in the Strike Harder minigame. That was pretty good. So yeah, Rosalina, good job. So this was the kind of competition that I was looking for when I was saying that Rosalina looks like she was gonna challenge me, and she lived it up. She lived up the hype. She delivered, and I'm happy for the competition. So I was looking here to see if we had missed any minigames, but I believe we got all of them. But if you know any that I haven't played yet, then let me know in the comments below. But other than that, I think we got every minigame here. So I'll probably go through these minigames as I play through River Survival to get that last gem. And if there's any minigames that I think we haven't played yet, then I'll include that, but I don't know. I'm thinking we did play all of them, and I don't see any that we haven't really played, so yeah. I'll also look online for the complete minigame list and see if there's any that maybe we haven't really caught. But yeah, so this has been BeamRoom3GTR. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Super Mario Party. There's also a few records if you want to see the minigame records that you got there. And I will be going back to River Survival to try and complete it. I got 2 more paths, I think I need to take, 2 more routes, and then there's a question mark that I think will activate after I complete the last 2 routes there, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Later.